everybody. Sorry it's been a month. What are you gonna do? I've just been busy. Too busy to put on makeup and sit here for an hour and date fake dads. I believe we left off at a barbecue where every single dad that we have met and flirted with will be there. Uh-oh. Let's jump in. I'm excited. It's been a month for me too, you know. I last played on January 22nd. It's March 19th. I'll be better now about it, I promise, because the busy stuff that I was busy with, I shouldn't be busy with anymore until we move. I've recorded stuff 3 times in the past week. That's a lot more than, I guess, all of February. It was my month though. It was my month to rest. You can only celebrate 14 days. Okay, we're on our way to the barbecue now. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house, with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Oh, this is nice. I like all the cooking meat unattended on the grill. It's a good way to start a fire. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. It's fucking barren. No one's here. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people. Okay, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. Don't get his attention. I get we have to say hi because it's his house, but and he has a great, beautiful backyard. Wow. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. How original. Let me introduce you to my family. God, not these fucking kids again. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. I've seen all these fucking robot kids before. What if Joseph... Did you guys hear John sneeze? He just sneezed the loudest possible sneeze that you could sneeze, and he knows that I'm streaming. What the fuck? You know what? At least he's expressing an emotion, and it's annoyance at me. Hi, this is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Great, because twins don't notoriously freak me out. They stare creepily and say nothing. Yeah. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish? Wait, where's Krish? Krish is the full name? Don't disrespect the delightful children from down the lane. At least those kids were diverse. Well, they look different. These are fucking clones. What if Joseph was an Imagineer and he made animatronics and then he accidentally created AI that was sentient? It was the original Megans, but he made fucking 8 of them. What if this becomes a horror story and these kids kill everybody? Honestly, that'd be pretty cool. Where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Remember that theory I had? That Mary was his ex-wife? Confirmed. I'm a genius. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? She was the first animatronic. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Wife. Current? Wife? Ex? Current? Wife? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Does she even remember me? Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? She must have been drunk when she named him Krish, because that's... Sorry if your name is Krish. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Krish? I'll have to go look for him. Look for him? I assume this is a toddler? Where the fuck did he go? What? You'll have to... Okay, thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Oh, this is what we're doing. We're being fake little fakers. Mary, this is our new neighbor, John, and his daughter, Amanda. Yes, hello, Mary, who I've never met before. Mary, who I'm glad I rejected at the bar. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. You 2-hand wine? You could... You know what? I don't want to fucking touch you anyway. You're probably nasty. You haven't changed your clothes since the bar. That was 2 days ago. I love her. Don't. I wouldn't. Don't aspire to be like that woman either. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh God, this is awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Ha ha ha, my wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you 2 enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. The guys? The guys are excited to meet me? I've met the guys already, actually. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs, ew. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. That's more like it. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad, who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? I need to stop partying with these fucking men. But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh, they're gonna talk about weather. Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the corner of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. You're surprised? Every person you've met in this town lives on this block. Lives in your cul-de-sac. How are you surprised? You should be worried. This is a lot of hot, sexy men. And some not. Sorry, Damien. It's unfair that they put you with these guys, I think. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Yeah, it is. Oh, dang. Robert's here? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Yes, they're all here. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? The finest one of them all? Yes. Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. They all told you that they did. Talk to Robert? No. Talk to Hugo, Matt, and Craig. Talk to Joseph and Damien. What? Is there even a fucking competition? Click. These are the three hottest guys of them all. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Jesus Christ. I forgot why I kind of wrote off Hugo, because he's very intelligent and I am very not. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Lean in closer, Craig, please. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. This is more my speed. Thank you, Craig. Talk to Craig or listen in on Matt and Hugo. Fuck that. I'm gonna talk to Craig. Where things make sense. No, fuck! I pressed the wrong button. So... I'm stuck here now. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. Oh my God, please, neither of you ask me a question. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm in comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse, and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I am so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch... What the fuck are we talking about? You could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Can someone take me out on a date? Take me to the movies or out to eat or something. You know what's a beautiful work of art? A plate of Olive Garden pasta and breadsticks. That's art. And I think we can all agree on that. Ha ha ha, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead. I'm not going to try to fake my way through this because I know that'll only lead to embarrassment. I'm going to admit I am dumb. I'm the stupidest person here. Well, maybe not. Sorry, Craig. But I'm not going to play like a smart person. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. And I'm not afraid to admit it. In fact, I think that takes a lot of bravery. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy... Taekwon. I'm going to say the sentence, and I need you to relax. Okay? How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy pasta of post-impressionism, and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? Man, that's all way above my head. Me too. Ha ha ha, it's all good, man. I'm fine with stupid people. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it. And that's pretty awesome. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff. Yeah, apparently. Look at that bow tie. John, how are you liking the neighborhood? Thank you, fuck. A good, solid, easy question that even a dum-dum like me can answer. It's pretty nice. Everybody seems super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. Oh, hell yeah. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Aw. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put that on. Hey, John, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Okay. For some reason, I was trying to stick an L in there. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and your teacher? We're hitting it off. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Haha. Great seeing you again. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger gun moves from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Son! Is this the first? Well, except for Joseph and his weird, creepy kids. Is this the first, boy dad? Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Oh no, what's he doing? Ernest. Oh my God, Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking? I'd smoke too out of spite for you as a parent for naming me Ernest Hemingway. Really? Ernie? That's not a cool, fun kid name. Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Smoking is one thing. Littering? Prison. For this young man. Prison. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Bye, have fun parenting. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. He shouldn't have been invited. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Ernest! Did you hear that? The fuck was that? I wonder if my neighbor can hear me. I'm dating dads. Hey everybody, sorry about that. John, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep into his pockets. No hello for me? Okay, fuck you, Ernest. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Ernest. Okay. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. I think I'm gonna punch this kid in the face. I know it's bad form to punch other people's kids in the face and kids in general, but I think this kid needs it. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Your son makes me want to not date you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Fucking lie. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad, he says, looking the way he does? Matt, what are you talking about? You're probably the coolest fucking dad. What? I'm cool as a cucumber. I'm the coolest fucking dad you've ever seen. See that right there? You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. Does he have more than that kid? Because that's a toddler. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. I thought my dad was cool when I was a kid. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, oh no. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. He's the fucking worst and I hate him. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Oh my God, don't let these fucking losers freak you out just because they're bad dads. Don't let us eat up your time, John. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. I don't want to talk to fucking Damien or Joseph. Those are the weird ones. And I had sex with Robert. That's weird too. Can I just eat a burger? Or should I rip off the Band-Aid? Let's go talk to Robert. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same way. He probably doesn't even remember. Hey, guys. Oh, this is so fucking awkward even through the screen. John, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Thank you for being nice, Brian. You don't even know what happened, Brian. Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. Oh my God. The game looks great in high def. 50-inch? You can do better, Brian. Oh boy. John, have you met Robert yet? No, can't say I have. Total stranger, never seen him before in my life. Yes, I believe we met. Briefly. Fuck. Robert's gonna be no help. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Let me fix my posture. My posture's so atrocious. Did you see I was just like this? This is comfortable to me. What the fuck? Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh God, what does it mean? What does that mean? Does that mean he doesn't want me to tell anybody? What does that mean? I'm not gonna bring it up until he brings it up. How is it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. Great. Look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know? You guys are friends? That's weird. Us dads? Robert has a kid? Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yep, I can't wait to see his kid. I hope it's like a super bright, energetic kid. Cool, that's cool. We stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until we gotta get off this haunted truck. What's going on over there? Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Daisy and Amanda run up to us, thank God. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Okay, I get it now. Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yes, we are. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. All right, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're going to make a great meal. Lots of protein. Going to keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. It's what 18-year-old kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Oh God, guys, why is everyone lighting fires? Okay, but not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Oh, does Daisy not have any other friends? It's kind of sad. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Thank God Robert also left. I turn my attention back to the conversation, but wait, where did Robert go? I skim the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Obviously not. Where the fuck were you during that entire exchange? He doesn't want to talk, and quite frankly, I don't want to talk to him either, so that's fine. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Robert-induced haze. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Don't fuck it up, Brian. Don't fuck it up. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. Yep, that's it. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. I used to do that in Chuck E. Cheese. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. My daughter is 18 years old. Fucking text her. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Oh my God, I met everyone here. Everyone, back off. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Look at him. Deductive reasoning, Joseph, come on. Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. His house is probably so fucking scary inside. He probably has a lot of taxidermy. It's definitely an interesting choice. So is having robot kids. Okay, Joseph, wouldn't judge anybody. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. John, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. Is that the eye that he's doing right now? Okay. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. You were arguing with the cashier. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. Well, at least he can admit it. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Have you seen me before? Then yeah, of course I'm new. Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Am I old, or does that just not make any fucking sense? What does that mean? What is normcore? Okay, bats are cool though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Blood March at your service. Is that your God-given last name? Like that's your family name? Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose from where and offering it to Amanda. From where? Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Oh God, they talk. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? I assumed. Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. I think he's covering his ass and they are in fact haunted. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation. Cool. Wine in hand. Great. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? They would like VeggieTales. Do you guys like VeggieTales? We were a VeggieTales family. She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? Oh my God, is this kid dead somewhere? Like, no one has any urgency about this child. Poor Krish. You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Famously not. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. Now it's like your 8th. It's my 4th. Okay. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, geez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. If you're not divorced, you need to be already. Dad, can we go now? Oh, I should have known. Lucian, can I introduce you to John? Or have I introduced you to John yet? Oh yeah, we've met. He's a little ass. Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Lucian? Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen. May I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as blood lappers. Seems like something you'd be interested in, actually, Damien. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Oh my God, a sailor? Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. I was once a youth. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. Jesus Christ. Oh, I see it there. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up quite good. Lucian, we'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? Are you fucking dumb? Are you stupid? You should be terrified. You should be quaking in your loafers. I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Oh, so you do know what it means. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Men, probably. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With his eyes closed? With the greatest of ease, he sets the patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. Easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. The dads can't fucking help it. You probably didn't know this, John, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. I had no idea. He's ungrillevable. Okay. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Oh God, we're doing this. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? Damien, you too? You seem above this. Robert? Oh, they got Robert. I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Okay, we're all fucking pathetic. Please stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. How much longer do you think we have here? Because I've been streaming for a long time. I think that's where I'm going to end it. I think after a nice, delicious meal, good place to end. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next chapter. Nope. And I'll see you in the next episode. That's right. Okay. Bye.